Good morning and good afternoon, everyone, and Happy New Year. I hope you had a great New Year start. Thank you for coming to our webinar today. Today, Tatsuki Kitabe and Saki Aoki and Yu Otsuki will be speaking. I hope you stay with us until the last.
Before we get started, I will explain today's webinar. We will use Zoom application. During the webinar, participants' face and voice are not shown or heard on the screen. Please don't worry about that. Your privacy is protected. We will have a survey at the end of the webinar to know what kind of problem or hope you have. Please answer the survey later. If you have any questions through the webinar, please leave a comment or question from Q&A button. We will send you an email with answers after the webinar. Okay, let's get started.
Today's webinar is continued from our previous webinar we held in October 2021. People who didn't watch the last one, the video on YouTube is available, so please check it when you have time. Based on the answers of the questionnaire from the last webinar, we will hold the webinar under the theme of deep dive into total link, manage the whole injection molding process.
I think you already know we are producing takeout robot and also peripheral equipment related to injection molding. For example, define dryer, ground cutter, mold temperature controller, and box feeding system. This time, we are going to introduce total link system with full of our strengths, which is only we can do as comprehensive manufacturer of takeout robot and peripheral equipment. We have a short video of total link system. Please watch it first.
Total link. Don't you have following common problems in the process of injection molding? It takes time to set each peripheral equipment. Human errors in setting. A lot of defective products because of wrong setting. A lot of operations at mold changing and at the end of molding. Useless time for purging remaining material and useless cost of disposing of them. There are a lot of problems. From preparation in advance to the end of molding. HARMO's Total Link is managing and setting peripheral equipment all together. Total Link is to solve problems in process of injection molding as a whole. Manage the whole process of injection molding with Total Link.
We will introduce what Total Link can do more under the theme of deep dive into Total Link. This is quite sudden, but do any of you have following problems? Calculation for pre-dry time is troublesome. The molding starts even though the peripheral equipment isn't ready, and it produces production defects. Too many operations at the end of molding are troublesome. I guess some of you probably have these problems. Today, we will show our 3 solutions for these 3 problems with demonstration videos. We hope it gives you a new idea. Here is the case number 1. He is setting the dryer for tomorrow after today's production, and he is thinking, it is 6 p.m. and tomorrow production starts at 8 a.m. in the morning, and pre-dry time is 4 hours. So like this, the operator needs to calculate the time to activate. But what happened after this? It is 8 a.m. in the next morning. It's supposed to start the production, but the material isn't dried enough because it was 1 hour late to start activating the dryer. He made a mistake in calculation. His boss is angry about this mistake. Human error happened. If you use Total Link, you just need to input tomorrow production start time on the pendant. The timer will be automatically set in both dryer and mold temperature controller. It is possible to avoid human error and also to avoid troublesome setting to go each equipment and set the timer and change the set temperature. In the video, we actually show automatic timer setting. Adding to that, you can also see the temperature changes when mode changing. There are many things to see. Don't miss it. We will change the mode data from A to B, and the condition is different as you can see on the screen. But the robot remembers these set values, so you don't have to put it. This function helps the operator to avoid miscalculation and also reduce the time for setting each equipment.
Next, we will talk about human error happening when preparing mold temperature controller. After installing the mold to the injection molding machine, and then now they are about to insert the MTC hoses. He is thinking about the plumbing of hoses, but he does not have much time. So he inserts hoses without worrying too much. 30 minutes later, the temperature of the mold does not reach to set temperature because of long plumbing. He cannot start the production as scheduled. There is 30 minutes of waste time. If you have a total link, by installing the flow meter on MTC and installing total link, the pendant of the robot teaches the error of the MTC to the operator, and it makes the operator notice the long plumbing of the hoses quickly. He can correct it soon, so there is no waste time. Here is a video to show long plumbing and correct plumbing with total link. Please watch what happened. For easy understanding, we use two different colors of hoses. Correct situation is black for moving platen and white for fixed platen. Please remember that and watch the video. With this function, you don't produce any defective products and lose your time. You can quickly notice the mistake and fix it and get back to the correct production.
This is the last topic for today. What do you do for MCC Android when the production is finished? Today we pick up MCC when scheduled quantity is finished and the operation is stopped. Of course, the mold is hot, so the operator has to cool it. Then he has to do air purge to reduce the moisture inside the hose. However, with soldering, these operations can be really easy. Once the production is done, the robot sends a signal to the MCC to start cooling and air purge. Let's watch the demonstration with actual unit. In this video, the current temperature is 70 Celsius degrees, and once it becomes 40 degrees, air purge will start. Okay, let's check. The operation done automatically, you can use the time for other things. It will be more efficient.
How was it? We've introduced 3 functions adding to the last webinar. We hope we gave some ideas for people having questions such as what is total link, what is communication with peripheral equipment. When you face such problems, we would like to be your help, so please contact us anytime.
Next is announcement. In our YouTube channel, you can check our webinar, and also we have a maintenance channel for our robots and equipment. Please subscribe them and use them.
We have a brand new website called Guide of Process Improvement in Injection Molding. You can check the documents that are helpful for you to solve your problems. We would like to add the contents corresponding to the latest economic situation. Please visit our new website sometimes.
Thank you for watching the webinar until the end. Please support us and keep checking our webinar this year as well. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. When you leave this webinar, the questionnaire screen will come up. I would be grateful if you could give us a few seconds to answer the questionnaire. I know it is a difficult time for everyone because of COVID-19, But HARMO hopes 2022 will be your healthy and wonderful year. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.